Good morning. It's Thursday the 18th today of June. I'm just about to go for my morning jog. On Monday just past there I filmed a bunch of stuff, but it wasn't really enough for a full episode. So I'm going to do a bit more filming today. Right now you guys can jump back in time and see what I got up to on Monday. Hello guys, how we doing? Good morning. Today is Monday the 15th of June and I'm out for a walk and it's the start of the next week, isn't it? How's everyone doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? Yesterday I was just teaching guitar all day. Every Sunday is really packed for me with lessons, and Saturday I had a complete day off, no work at all. I went for a walk to the beach. I even went to the cinema. The cinemas are now open here. It's quite interesting. There's like up to say 30 people at a time maximum. You have to kind of go in separately. Then there's a guy with a clipboard and he takes you to your seat, so that all the seats, like one row will be in the far left, the next row will be in the middle, the next row will be in the far right, and they spread it out like that. So yeah, that was but it was nice to go to the cinema. Although we went to see Interstellar, which came out in 2014. So I don't think there's been many movies released lately. And actually, we started watching it, I'm like, I'm sure I've seen this. So yeah, right enough we had. So what's been happening this morning? This morning I had already a meeting with my business manager. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to cross the road here. So yeah, this morning I had a meeting with my business manager and we had a chat about just kind of what we plan to achieve through the week. And this is actually something that we nicked from corporate business. Start of the week you have a meeting saying this is all the things we want to do. At the end of the week you have another meeting going, what did we do of those things and what did we learn, etc, etc, etc. Well, what I like to do after that is I like to go for a walk, and I like to have a think about all the things that I want to achieve creatively, right? So what am I going to record, and have I got any ideas for compositions that I might want to work on, things like that. And then the week gets going. Yeah, right now I'm in the Palace Gardens here in The Hague. I'll show you. Over here's the palace. But yeah, here there's this cool little hidden alleyway that I'm walking through right now that not everyone knows about. It's kind of like you have to be a local to know about this little Hague secret. So you go through this alleyway and I'll show you on the other side. Just go around the corner here and you arrive at a locked door. So people might think, oh, I'll just go back or whatever, but there's a little button here, and it's like you think, oh, I'm ringing someone's house, but you're not. You ring this little button here, and then you wait, and then it opens, and then you come through. So there's the alleyway back there that I just came through. You come through the wee door, and then you're out at the back of another part of The Hague. So this is the palace here, and then you just walk up here to the end, and it takes you to the old town of The Hague. So let's just walk up there. So yeah, we're getting to the end of this, there's the palace again back there. Get towards the end here, and you see we arrive at the old town, which is getting lots of work done to it just now, but that's always the case. In The Hague, they're always improving in the Netherlands, always making things nicer. So yeah, this is the old town here. So while I was walking there, I was having to think through some things. I know I've got some different songs I want to work on this week. But the last episode that I made, episode number 4 of Dave's World, it was really fun. It was really just kind of going through the whole process of making a song as I did it. And it was just, a short song, the theme tune. I think it would be very hard to do a full, complete full song. Maybe that's a challenge, but to do a full documentation of a song in one day. But a little theme tune was quite good. Now, I've got this video, right, that I took when I was over in Rome earlier in the year, in February, just before everything locked down. And I was in the Colosseum, and there was these two pigeons sort of fighting. And I've got this video of the pigeons fighting in the Colosseum, and I thought, well, it's creatures, right, actually having a battle, in the Colosseum. That's I don't know, it's silly because it's pigeons, but I think it's quite cool. So I've got this little video anyway, and what I thought I would do is I would create some music to go along with the video. It's probably only going to be about 30 seconds long or something like that. This here is one of my favourite parts of the Hague, one of my favourite views here. This is the Buitenhof. Well, no, sorry, it's not. This is the Hofwijfer. Let me get that correct. So you definitely can notice a change here in the Hague this week, I think, or this month even. Things are starting to feel much more open, and when you're walking around you can see there's people in cafes, sitting out in terraces, you can see museums and things are open, the cinema is open again like I said earlier. There's a lot more people around in general. Before, when I would walk through the city centre, like sometimes it would just be empty, there was absolutely no one. So things are starting to wake up and it's starting to get a little bit more back to normal. How's things where you guys are? What's been happening? Do you feel the same, or are you guys still pretty much in a really strict lockdown? Let me know what you're up to. Back in the studio. It's a messy studio after the weekend of working. Haven't really tidied up after my lessons. So I need to get this all organised and ready for the day of recording. There we go, things are a bit more set up and organised, and I'm ready to get to work. Over here I've got my score of some of the ideas I had for Down by the Tay. So I'm just looking at the ideas just now and I'm just trying to see what I think could work. Boom. Check, check, check. Right. Take one. So what I do usually when I'm recording these choir parts is I'll do the same part 2 to 4 times depending, and it just makes the part jump out a bit more, and then I'll pan them, so I'll have one part on the left, one part on the right, and one part a bit higher on the left, one part a bit higher on the right, and it just gives you a bigger stereo sound. So we're making progress. There's my fifths. Those fifths are going to go, and we're going to put this as kind of a down by the Tay, down by the Tay, down by the Tay. So I left my monitors on while I was recording, so the microphone's been picking up the sound coming out of the monitors as well as my voice. So I need to do it again. Okay, back to work. Down by the Tay, down by the Tay, down by the Tay. Guys, it's seriously warm today. I am sweating at my ears. It's with the headphones. Okay, I just recorded some more. Let's see how this is all sounding together. I'll bring you guys over here. So let's have a listen to this part and see how it all sounds together. Down, 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 Tay, down, 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 Tay. So I've been still working away on this song all afternoon, and I've made a ton of progress. And as you can see, I had to get into the shorts and the shorts and t-shirt. It's such a warm day today. Anyway, I was just working on a little idea, and I thought maybe this would be an interesting one to chat about a little bit. So I thought I would show you guys what I'm doing. Let me grab my guitar. I have this little bit of the melody, and it goes like... There could be a high part, and a low part, dum, 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 dum. With the voices. So I thought, it'll do it on the guitar, then it'll do it with the voices, then it'll do it on the guitar again. Maybe higher up the second time. So I've been working on it, and I decided to go for the low part, bum, bum. I've decided to make it like a power chord. And I've got this going over the top of it. Anyway, I'll let you hear how it sounds. Down by the Tay, down Alright guys, so I just had a pretty nice jog, and yeah, I'm just heading home now. So I guess the reason that it's taken so long this week to release something, to put a video out, is because I've been doing so much of the same thing. I've been working a lot on the one song, Down by the Tay, and at the moment it's just working on the choir part, and that's a really big part. It's going to take a long time to put it all together. Now, this is one of those moments, I think, where it's very easy to start wishing it was done and stop enjoying the process and just, I really want to get this done. And I'm trying not to do that. So what I'm trying to do is take my time, enjoy the process, not rush it, and do the best job that I can do. But that means that my videos might become a bit samey, and I don't want that to happen. So you guys can tell me, do you want to see all the little intricate bits, bit by bit, of me building that song? Or do you want to just see the progress in a little while? Tell me in the comments below what you think. So right now, actually, I'm going to go home and I have to work on a different song, so that's going to be cool. So guys, what I'm doing right now, I'm about to start working on a song that I call Strange Days, that I have composed throughout the lockdown. Now, there's a instrument called erhu. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that very badly, but it's something like that. And it's a Chinese violin, and it's an instrument I've had a bit of an obsession about over the last few years, and I always wanted to write a piece of music for this instrument. So I went ahead and I did it. I kind of studied the instrument a bit and got to know its range and what it can do, and I wrote a piece so that it's for erhu and for jazz guitar. And yeah, the song, I finished the composition over the last little while, and I started recording some ideas with it and things. And I've been recently speaking with a great erhu player who lives over in Rotterdam, not too far from here. And we're planning to work on this piece together and record it. So I'm going to be actually releasing this hopefully kind of soon. So there's one little part of this song that doesn't sound right to me. I think one of my chords is a little bit funny. And it was sounding fine, but then now when I start hearing it all together, so what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to look at that and see if I can work out what it is about it that I don't like, and to see if it's something that needs changed or not. That's my main plan today. So the good news, what I was hearing is fine. Actually, I don't need to re-record the acoustic guitar, which I thought I was going to have to do today. So that's actually saved me quite a bit of work. There's a bit of the melody, it goes like... over this part, right? So did it... and then I was going to this dominant 7 flat 9. But when I was playing over it with my electric guitar, I was wanting to do... instead of the flat 9, I was going to do a dominant 7 with a normal 9. But because the melody is doing both the flat 9 and the normal 9, it kind of works. So I can actually have the chords doing this in the background. And then I can over the top I go. So that fits really well. So I'm really happy about that. Actually, don't have to do a whole bunch of work on that today. But what I am going to do is, right now I'm going to make a version of this without any lead instruments, so that next week when I go to rehearse, we've got like a backing track that we can play along with. So I've quite simply muted the guitar and aero ideas parts, and I'm just bouncing this down now. Strange Times 0.3 backing track, and I want to interleaved. Yep, that's all ready to go, and then I hit bounce. And what it does is it plays through it. 4, 5, 6, 1. So I've got my little count in there so we know when to start. And then you can hear some of the sound there. What I will do now, basically this is Google Drive. Google Drive is fantastic. I use it for everything, and basically when you've got an account of Google Drive, you've got unlimited storage online, so there's no need to buy expensive what do you call storage devices or anything like that. So next album, Jazz. So this is my new album that I'm working on, and this is where I'm starting to slowly put together the different ideas. Bounced files, Strange Times, backing track, and then all I do is I'm going to upload that onto here, and then that way I can share it with other musicians and anyone else who's involved in the projects. And for now, I've got some lessons coming up soon, but I've got a little bit of time, so I'm going to take advantage and do a little bit more recording on Down by the Tay. Okay, so we have a change of plans. Actually, something quite exciting just arrived. I think I know what this is, so I'm just going to open it up now. So we've got a new AKG C414XL2 microphone, condenser microphone. It's exciting, look at their lovely case. Building on the legacy of some of the world's most acclaimed mics, the C414XL2 large diaphragm condenser mic has become coveted essential in its own right. The C414XL2 is designed to create world-class recordings. There we go. I'm very excited about my new microphone. So yeah, I've been using this sort of cheap condenser mic that I had for years, the M7 from PreSonus, and it's been fine. It's done a great job, but I really felt it was time to upgrade. So this is what we've got. Okay. Look at that. Oh, you get a nice bag. What else have we got in here? So this is the microphone itself. Look, it's pretty. Oh, it's lovely. It's smaller than I expected, actually. I had a feeling, I thought it was going to be quite big, but it's very cool. You can feel straight away that it's just high quality. From the back, front, there we go. So this comes with a nice shock mount, like that. And we've got this foam for the top here. And in here, I think you get some instructions and things like that. See that all right? This is pretty cool. It's a nice case that it comes with. Ah, yeah, that's right. So this comes down, it's got all sorts of instructions, and it comes with also a really nice high quality pop shield. Brilliant! Well, I'm happy with that. I'm going to play with my new toy for a while now before I start my lessons for the day. Been another busy afternoon packed with lessons. Would you believe it or not, I've actually got a pupil coming here in person for a lesson right now. But to give this a quick tidy and get it set up for my last lesson of the day. Cool, we're all set up and ready to go. Last pupil coming along, and today we're going to be doing a bit of Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls. Looking forward to this. Last lesson of the day. It's okay.
Darn it.
Perfect.
That's better.
60.
Yes.
So that's the end of quite a long day. Lots of lessons, lots of stuff going on. Been good though. I need to now go and edit all this together and actually put a vlog out. It's been almost a week since I did the last one. before going on a little adventure tomorrow, which I'll take you on. See you then. Cheers, guys. All the best.